What's up guys, it's TheGearChange here, back with another video. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the support on one of the most recent videos I did on the V8 powered Ford Focus. I really didn't think that would blow up as much as it did. Yeah, I've had a lot of new subscribers from that video, so if you're seeing this now, I hope you enjoy the rest of the content on the channel. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on myself and the car. As to do with the Focus, the latch broke just under a week ago, which is a common issue on the Mark II Focus. I had to basically go from underneath to take the latch mechanism out to sort of lever it and bolt it off, pull it off, and then the bonnet came flying up. Bit tricky, quite difficult. I have a mate who is now having the same issue, so in this video hopefully you'll see me work on his and show you how to get it off that way. I looked at a few different videos to see a few different methods of how you could go about it and what to do, and a lot of them seemed to be pretty helpful, but they were quite destructive in the methods. They all wanted you to smash out your grille just to sort of get access to the lock. I managed to unclip my lower grille, get access to sort of the top area where the lock was, and then the lock mechanism basically just fell off. So I couldn't really do too much. I couldn't turn the key. Another guy said to get pliers and basically twist the wire to see if it would pop and then open the bonnet. But that didn't work, so I was pretty much stuck. So had to go from underneath, use a little 10mm ratchet about this big, unbolt it, and then the bonnet came up. So yeah, quite frustrating, but you know, is what it is. You can't always have things running smoothly, and this car's been pretty good in the time I've owned it. It's not really had too many issues. The last time I had a bonnet issue, it was to do with a little clip, which is apparently a common part that fails, which I was thinking that's what the issue was, but upon pulling it all apart, had nothing to do with that. The wiring itself had basically overstretched, so can't do anything about that. Just gonna have to get a new lock, but I will show you in a minute my current and new method of opening the bonnet. So yeah, I'll show you what I've done. Alright, I'll start her up and then move her on back so I can get access to the grills at the front and show you guys the current method. It's basically a if you know you know with these cars, if you have one and your bonnet latch breaks. It's quite funny, but yeah, I will have to get a new latch soon-ish. Yeah, so I'll do a video on that, show you guys how to install it, put it all together. So we'll start her up first. So here she is. Excuse any of the dirt you can see on the car. It's been raining and I have not covered it. But yeah, so here is the current grille situation. I basically had to zip tie my plates on here and hope that they haven't fallen off. Because yeah, so the way I went about it when the lock was right there, as you guys can see up in that hole. I took this grill out, went above, put my hand all the way up and through. I'll see if I can actually show you what I was trying to do. And at this point here where my fingers were, I was trying to sort of unbolt it, pull it, unget the lock out of the actual Ford badge. No luck whatsoever. So I basically had to go from behind the intercooler and up into the lock mechanism up in here. And once I got up and in there, I took the two bolts off, and then this mechanism just comes off. So quite tricky, quite annoying. It's a very common issue on the Mark II. I don't know if it's both pre-facelift and facelift. Either way, quite frustrating. But a benefit of this was I did get my grills repainted. As some of you have seen from most of the videos, they've been in like a gloss black. If you have a look really close, they're probably not the best, because I did just do them with a friend with some basic black paint, but this time I got them done properly by my mate Tyler. He was kind enough to paint them for me in a nice gloss black in like a booth setup, so they'll look really, really good. So I'm gonna chuck those back on the car. But yeah, I'll get the infamous tool and show you how I know open the bonnet. So inside of the mystical boot is what I'd like to declare as possibly one of the longest screwdrivers of all time. Yeah, there's no other real insane method of going about opening it. It's basically a crosshair that's inside of the bonnet there. So you just use a screwdriver. I'll unlock the car just in case the alarm goes off. So you obviously get your flat blade end, you put it in the hole, you click it that way, and then obviously turn it the other way. So I've clicked it one way to pop it and then turn it to the right, and then you just lift up as per usual. So now it's up, you guys can probably get a better look. So there is the cross thread inside of the lock. It's quite a stupid design. There's like a plastic clip that basically sits in here. It's about yay big. You can get them for about $10 or $15 Australian, and that's what I had fail last time. So I assumed that was the issue. I thought that was what was broken, but no, it was the actual wire. It had overstretched. So quite a silly design by Ford. They're apparently now aluminum, however you want to say it, replacements now. Don't know how good they are. Or you can get what they call a Mondeo latch, which is an actual proper latch in the cabin, which I'm sort of leaning towards. I'm not too sure currently. But the main thing is now I got the bonnet up, can get access, do everything I need to do. But yeah, so these two bolts here, this one and this one, are the ones I had to get from all the way down there with my hand. I basically had to reach all the way up, unbolt it, pull it off, and then I got access like this. It just came flying up. So for the time being, I'm just going to keep using the screwdriver, but I eventually will get a proper locking system with the key set up as I had. So yeah, just going to have to stick with that for now. But yeah, let's get the grills and chuck them back on. Alright, so here are the grills in a nice gloss black. I got the Ford badge clipped back in, so going to try and pop the top one in first and then the bottom one afterwards. But yeah, getting them in and out of the car was a little bit tricky, especially this massive lower one. The tabs are quite flimsy. Most of mine stayed intact. I know one of them nearly snapped, so I just added a little bit of glue. So yeah, should be fine. I like to keep my honeycombs. I've had a few questions and queries about whether I'm going to do like a Zunsport one. Maybe in the future, but for right now I sort of like the honeycomb look. I feel like it just suits my car, so I reckon I'll stick with it. But yeah, first things first, I'll get this top one on and then I'll unclip my current license plate situation. Let's unclip these as carefully as we can. There's one. See if I can pull that through that way. Sweet. And there's the second one. A little bit of a scratch, but not too bad. There we go. Off. For the top grill, I believe there are 2 tabs. So you got this one here, and you've got another one on the other side, this one here. So I believe you have to get those on first before you can actually sort of get the grill where it needs to go. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, there you go. 2 clicks. So there you go. There's the top one on. Looks quite good. Just have to put the little clips on that I've got in my pocket. A little plastic threaded screws. These babies. Got to chuck these on there. So let's do that now. Chuck the stand back down. It's quite windy, which is quite frustrating when filming. These shouldn't be too bad to put in. I do have metal ones, but I found that if you have to change anything over or fiddle around or need to get anything out, they can be quite a pain. So I've sort of just stuck with these ones. They're pretty easy. You can just sort of clip them in wherever they need to go. I've actually just realised I'm missing something. I'm missing my slam panel. I was wondering why it looks so open. I'll go grab that and then I'll chuck these in. Alright, so the slam panel is now in the car, finally. Had to have a little search around in the spare room to actually find where it went hiding. As for these, you basically just unclip them and they should just sort of like pop in the hole. Don't really have to screw them in technically. I can usually just push them down and they'll sort of thread themselves. Don't know if that's the right way to do it, but it works. So it's quick, it's efficient, it's all that really matters to me. So we'll get all of them in their place. I'll also have to go get the license plate screws because they've gone hiding. So that in there. 2 more to go. There's that one. And the very last one at the end. This one actually wants to be screwed in, alright. There you go. So, all of the screws are in. So is the slam panel. Looks quite nice, I'd say. It's interesting though, by not having that there, I'd actually say that I've gotten a bit more airflow for that massive sort of intake scoop that people have said, oh, probably doesn't do much. I'd say by having this not in the car for about 4 to 5 days, I'd say it maybe got a little bit more airflow. I don't really think these sort of honeycombs restrict it too much, but they obviously do to an extent, because in my mind it seemed a little bit louder. Could have just been the cooler, denser air because it was raining, not too sure. But yeah, we'll get this bottom on and we'll clip it all in, get the license plate back on, and yeah. Alright, so I've got the top ones clipped in. Bottom ones seem a little bit tight, to be fair. Maybe I should have done the bottom ones first. There's that one. There we go. Bit of a squeeze it seems on this side. See if I can play around with it. You can see it sort of sticking out there. See if I can push it and get it to clip back in. There you have it. With a little bit of pressure, she's popped right back in. So very, very happy with how these turned out. Thanks to Tyler again for getting them all painted for me. I love the gloss black. Looks a lot better than the standard grey, which is more so this colour actually when I think about it. So yeah, still got a lot of things to do on the Focus, of course. I've got to get it lowered and get the fitment sorted, but I'm happy with how she's coming along. Just a bit of maintenance to do along the way I should say, just with it getting on in age and kilometers and things like that. But yeah, we'll hopefully head over to Matt's today or tomorrow and we'll see if we can help him with his bonnet latch and get that sorted for him. Alright guys, we are here at Matt's house. I got my Focus chilling right there in his driveway, and he is currently taking off the under tray for his silver one, which is here in his little garage, as you guys can see. So just gonna take the under tray off and then pretty much unbolt the latch, as you guys have seen with mine with the 2 bolts. Just take that off and then have a little look and see exactly what's wrong with it. Could be a clip, could be the wire. We won't know basically till we get it out. So yeah, I'll give him a hand now. I'll try and get the camera up and in there and show you guys how I'm doing it from underneath with my little ratchet. Hopefully I can do a good enough job of sort of showcasing how to take it off, because it is a little bit tight for space and filming, but I'll do my best and see how we go. Alright, so here we are under the car. It's been a real mission trying to get the camera in a suitable place. Matt is holding the camera here with me. Sorry if my big hands get in the way. You got 2 bolts here, as you guys have seen, so we're going to try and unbolt them. The car alarm might go off, so yeah, if it does, I'll try and turn the volume down for that section. Yeah, so... Oh, okay. Is that you unlocking it? Yeah, sweet. Absolute mission and a half. I might do a time lapse here, guys, because it's going to take a while. Alright everyone, I got the 2 bolts out. I'm sorry if you couldn't see the left side. It was quite difficult to get in there, but as you saw, the little ratchet comes in clutch, so the latch itself is off now. So we'll cut it here and we'll try and basically pull it out from behind the lock itself, and hopefully the bonnet will come loose. Bonnet latch is now off after a lot of effort from either side. Matt was pushing from the front and I was having to basically leverage it from the rear and take the little clip off. From what it looks like, his clip isn't broken. It could be on the other side, we don't know basically until we disassemble it all, but there is the lock. She is free at last. Yeah, stupid design, but we got it off, which is the main thing. Hopefully you guys could actually see the 2 bolts and where they were going, which is in this little posi here and in this little posi there. I don't know if you would have seen the left one, but the right one you should have been able to see. I tried my best, but yeah, getting the camera up and in there on a suitable angle with enough lighting is quite tricky. So yeah, we'll pull these apart, we'll have a quick look. Who knows, he might have to use the screwdriver method for a little while until he and I both get new latches, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Camera is a little bit filthy and so was I. Just washed my hands. Matt has decided to basically go down the same sort of road I have and stick with a screwdriver for now. He will get a latch in the near future. Same with me. I'm thinking I might do a video on it. AliExpress or Alibaba do sell one that's metal or aluminum, so I'm thinking I might put that in my car, and if Matt needs a hand I'll help him out. But yeah, got it out. Here is his car at the moment. He's just got the standard latch in, and we'll obviously have to use the screwdriver method. So stick the screwdriver blade in there like a flat blade to pop it and open it up. So yeah, quite annoying, but it's really the only way you can do it, unfortunately. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried sort of splitting it into 2 halves, one with me and my car and my grills, and obviously helping Matt out here and showing you guys how to get the bonnet latch off because it's quite tricky. Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.